Right, welcome back. We are still at Shire War Games today, and I am playing a 1,000 point kill point match against Sam's Space Wolves. We've got a little bit of time left over, so we're going to play it on a 4x4, and this is it. So we'll take you through the armies. Right, so I had these Blue Angels with me, and this is going to be the force. We have Mephiston, whose psychic powers are Quickening, Sanguine Sword, Force. He got Shield of Sanguinius and Unleash Rage. The Warlord is going to be the Librarian. He has Rampage as his Warlord trait, and he got Wings of Sanguinius and Shield of Sanguinius for his psychic powers. We've got a 5-man tactical squad with a single melter gun riding in a drop pod. We've got 5 sniper scouts with camo cloaks. We've got a 5-man assault squad with 2 melter guns in their free drop pod. We've got a Baal Predator with Flamestorm cannon and 2 heavy flamers. Over this way we've got a Furioso Dreadnought with a Magna Grapple, frag cannon and heavy flamer in a drop pod. And we have another Baal Predator with 2 heavy bolters, twin link assault cannon and storm bolter. Right, so this is Sam's Space Wolf. Sam, do you want to talk us through the list?
Yep, so I got 6 Grey Hunters here, with the Wolf Pack Leader with Frost Axe. I paid the points for them to all have the close combat weapon, and the plasma gun is actually a melter gun.
Yep.
Razorback with Las Cannon. I paid the points for a Storm Bolter as well.
No problem.
Land Raider with Melter. I got Wolf Lord with Frost Axe, pistol, and then 4 Wolf Guard Terminators. What you see is what you get.
No problem. So what's our heavy flamer?
Heavy flamer.
Chain fist.
Yeah.
Power sword, and then a thunderhammer and storm shield. Yeah.
And I have a rhino, and riding in that is 10 blood claws with another melt gun.
No problem. Right. So here's my deployment. The Librarian and Mephiston are both riding with the tactical squad in their drop pod, and here's Sam's. So we've got the Razorback with 1 squad there, Terminator's in the middle with the Land Raider, and the Rhino back there. So Sam, do you want to steal the initiative?
Nope.
Nope, so Blood Angels, turn 1. Alright, so in my infinite wisdom, I totally forgot to infiltrate the scouts, but Sam has let me do it, so they are on this ruin back here. First turn, I drop the tactical squad in with Mephiston and the Librarian in this pod, and the Assault Marines in this pod here. You've got a direct hit, so they're looking to hopefully pop the Land Raider. Let's see what we can do. Right, so gaining me infinite wisdom, I forgot to move the Baal Predators forward, so they have flat outed. In the psychic phase, Mephiston managed to get off Quickening, and he's got an extra 3 initiative and attack. He also managed to get Force off. And I tried to cast Unleash Rage, but one of them was stopped, unfortunately. The rest of the shooting, however, Land Raider is gone thanks to these 2 guys here. They did take 2 casualties in the explosion, and the Tactical Marines also took 2 casualties in the explosion as well. Meanwhile, all the fire coming in from the bolters here, the Melter, Mephiston's plasma pistol, the Storm Bolters and the Scouts whittled these guys down to just 2 guys left. They have passed the morale check, so they're not running. So that's it for turn 1 of the Blood Angels. Let's see how Sam retaliates. Alright, so Sam's movement phase, the Razorback has stayed still. The Grey Hunters are getting out and looking probably to take on some of the Marines here. Meanwhile, the Lord has pushed forward. He's coming for Mephiston, and the Rhino with the blood claws in has moved along that way. I think Sam's keeping them in the transport safe from the Flamestorm cannon. So let's see what his shooting phase can do. Right, so in the shooting phase, the Melter and all the bolters unloaded onto these Assault Marines. The Melter failed to wound, and the bolters unfortunately bounced off the armour of the Marines. Over here, the Terminator and the Lord charged in, and Mephiston of course challenged. Got 3 hits, 3 wounds, and unfortunately Sam did roll a 1. So because I got Force off, it does insta-kill the Lord, unfortunately. So the Terminator then swung back and smushed 2 of the Marines. So I need to take... So we just worked out the results of the combats, and Sam did fail by 1 as I cut 3 wounds off the Lord and he killed 2 Marines. The Terminator has passed his leadership test though, so he is standing strong. In the rest of the shooting phase, though, the Stormbolter from the Rhino shot through, got 2 wounds on the Librarian. The 2 Marines jumped in front and passed both of their armour saves though. So the only other thing that happened is this Razorback took a pot shot through at the Bile Predator, got a pen and got an immobilised result. So the Bile Predator down here, due to my mistake for not moving him, is stuck where he is, but at least he's still got half decent firing arc for most weapons. So now move on to Blood Angels, turn 2. Right, so movement phase, the drop pod did come in and the Dreadnought is getting out, looking to hopefully get some shots in with the frag cannon. The Assault Marine's got a 5-inch move through cover move, looking to take out the Razorback here. Meanwhile, the Bile Predator over this side, I've just pivoted. I don't want to get within charge range of the Blood Claws in there. And the Scouts have stayed where they are as well. And we've got this combat ongoing, so let's see what damage we can do. Right, so in the shooting phase, fire from the heavy bolters and the assault cannon managed to strip 2 glances off the Razorback. As a result, the 2 Melter Marines shot at the side armour and got 2 pens and blew it up and took a casualty. Meanwhile, over here, the frag cannon and the heavy flamer managed to cover all 6 of the Grey Hunters. I got 3 rents with the frag cannon, and I think it did everything wound. Everything wounded, so there was 18 wounds altogether. Sam rolled his 15 saves and just failed 3 of them, so they nearly stayed defiant. The rest of the shooting phase I haven't done anything, as the Scouts can't target anything else. They're not going to be able to hurt the Rhino, and I've left the Bile Predator where it is for the moment. See if them Blood Claws get out. So we've now got this combat down here to resolve. Right, so totally forgot the psychic phase yet again, and in combat, wounds were exchanged. Mephiston got a single wound on the Terminator. Sam passed his in-run. The Terminator swung back trying to smush the Marine, but unfortunately didn't get any hits. So we'll now move on to Space Wolves, turn 2. Right, so Sam's moving phase of Stormbolt. The Rhino has moved forward 6 inches, and the Stormbolter managed to cut down 1 of the Scouts. That's it for movement and shooting. We'll now move on to this combat. Right, so in the assault phase, Mephiston got a couple of wounds in as well as the Librarian, but unfortunately Sam passed all of his saves. The Terminator swung back and smashed the Melter Marine into the ground. So we'll move on to Blood Angels, turn 3. Right, so movement phase, I debated the best way to try and get the Flamestorm cannon in, and if I could possibly take out the Rhino. It's going to be risky, so I decided to pull the Bile Predator back slightly. In the psychic phase, I managed to get off Quickening for an extra 3 attacks in initiative, and I also got off Shield of Sanguinius, both on Mephiston. The Dreadnought over there has moved 6 inches, and I'm looking to probably run him to try and get these guys next turn. Right, so in the shooting phase, we managed to get a single glance on the rear armour from the drop pod here. The assault cannon and the heavy bolter from the Bile Predator unfortunately didn't cause any damage to the Rhino. In combat, Mephiston managed to get 5 wounds in on the Terminator, swinging with his 8 attacks, and unfortunately Sam rolled a 1, so the Terminator is gone. And Mephiston's consolidated 2 inches. The Dreadnought got a good 5-inch run, looking to hopefully sandwich the Marines in that are going to jump out of this Rhino, no doubt. Right, so movement. The Blood Claws all jumped out of the Rhino, staring down the Lord of Death. And the Rhino is backed up to prevent the Dreadnought from getting through. So we'll now move into the shooting phase, see if he can inflict any wounds on these guys. Right, so all the bow pistols in caused 2 wounds on these. I looked out both of them onto Mephiston, trying to tank on his 2-up armour. Unfortunately, the Librarian had to take 1, but he passed his 3-up. Mephiston took the other 1 and failed his 2-up. The Melter Gun did hit, but unfortunately failed to wound. So I think we're going to be looking at some damage coming in. Right, so in the movement phase, the Bile Predators moved up here, and in the sighting phase, I tried to get Quickening off on both the Librarian and Mephiston. The Librarian didn't get it as Sam managed to stop it, but Mephiston has it, and we managed to get Unleash Rage on the entire unit as well. Combine that with the Rampage that the Librarian's going to have, and I'm thinking we can maybe take these guys out. So, before we move into that combat, I'm going to see if that Dreadnought can take that out. I'm not going to shoot the Flamestorm Cannon. I'm going to see if Mephiston and a Librarian can chomp through these. Right, so combat. Sam did get 2 hits with bow pistols on the Overwatch, but failed to make it in. Failed to wound. Mephiston has challenged the pack leader, and he has passed his leadership check. So, we've worked out the number of attacks, and Mephiston has 4 base, +2 for rage, +1 for repair, +3 for quickening, and the Librarian has 2 base, +2 for charging, +1 for repair, and he rolled a 3 for rampage, and he could have had up to another 3 from quickening. So let's do Mephiston first. Hitting on 3s because I'm weapon skill 6 and initiative 9. 1, 2, 3 miss, and I'm strength 6 on the charge because of Furious Charge. So killing on 2s. So there's 3, 6 dead. And now the Librarian goes at initiative 5 because I'm part of the Battle Strike Force. I get +1 initiative on the charge. Weapon skill is 4, yours is 3. So I'm hitting on 3s still. Furious Charge and obviously power weapon. So I'm killing on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's all 10.
Yep.
Wow, that was brutal. Yeah, we also worked out the combat for the Dreadnought over there, and of course he managed to smash the Rhino in. So yeah, I think I like Mephiston a lot, especially when he's coupled with the Librarian. I think I'll definitely be taking them again. Sam's asked for a full game with his Space Wolves next time I'm down here, so I think we'll definitely be taking that, and we'll see which army he wants to play as. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys.